Good afternoon, everybody. I'm really sorry not to be there, and I expect there are quite a lot of you sitting in the room. We were very much hoping this would be our biggest ever UKIP meeting in the north of England. So my congratulations to everybody that's organised and funded this meeting. Over the last couple of years, right across the north of England, we've begun to emerge as the real opposition party. In by-election after by-election for Westminster, we've been coming second. And you might have noticed over the last few weeks, all over the northeast, the northwest and Yorkshire, we've been getting 25% of the vote in local by-elections. You know, UKIP's really on the move, and don't believe the newspapers who tell you, oh, well, of course, that the UKIP vote is just a splinter from the Conservatives. Oh, no, it isn't. We're reaching right into the hearts and minds of old Labour in the north of England, and that's because we're the only political party prepared to stand up and tell the truth. Behind me, you can see the chamber of the Strasbourg European Parliament chamber. What happens in that room has far more bearing on your lives, your work prospects, the way in which you run your business, than anything that now happens in Westminster. And we've got a chance to do something about this, a chance next year in the European elections on May the 2nd to send an earthquake through British politics by saying simply, we want to be friends with Europe, we want to trade with Europe, but we do want to govern our own country. We do want to control our own borders. You know, the idea that we should open up our doors next year to 28 million even poorer people from Romania and Bulgaria strikes me as being pretty mad when we already have 1 million of our own young people unemployed. And also, I want to say this to all the businessmen and businesswomen sitting in the audience today. Remember, employment legislation, health and safety at work, environmental controls, none of those things are affected by Westminster elections or by who sits in number 10 Downing Street. All of that stuff gets decided by the institutions of the European Union. We're not turning our backs on Europe, but we are turning our backs on political union in Europe. We want to have a free trade deal with our European friends and we want to be good neighbours, but let's extend our vision. We've got to be global if we're going to succeed. And we in our country have a unique position. We speak English and we have in the Commonwealth 2 billion citizens with whom we've got a shared history. We've been through a lot together. We are family. We are one big, happy British family. And that's something that matters. And I want us to be the party that stands up and says hello and welcome to the Commonwealth. That really offers us a far bigger future than Europe. Now, all of these arguments are so strong and so powerful that now the political establishment are terrified of what UKIP might do in the European and local elections in May next year. So they've started, rather than going for the ball, attacking the player, which shows you they've lost the argument. And they call us all sorts of nasty things. They call us Little Englanders. Well, I've just dispelled that by making the point we want to reach out globally. But they also, subtly, but very nastily, tell us that somehow UKIP is xenophobic and racist and against people. Well, just look at the platform in front of you today. You can make it pretty sure that UKIP is a non-sectarian, non-racist political party. We welcome everybody in our country that's come here legally from all over the world. And we do not want to live in a Britain that is divided up with sectarianism, where we have state-sponsored multiculturalism. We've all got our different religions, we've all got our private observance, but we must together be a British family, and a happy British family, and that is highly achievable. So don't listen to the critics. Listen to what you hear from the platform today. Listen to the message of hope that we are the political party that can deliver real change in British politics. And if you agree with what you hear and see this afternoon, then do something about it. Get on board, give us a hand, and let's make May the 22nd next year the biggest earthquake that's ever been seen in British politics. Thank you.